what I do want to go back to that kind of popped up in my head, and I just want to get your thoughts on it, is obviously one of the terms we hear a lot when we start talking about managing employees and keeping them engaged is motivation, right? And two terms that I think get mixed together a lot. I believe that they're different, and that's inspiration or motivation, right?
Hmm.
So, what are your thoughts on that? Which do you see as more important? How do you see them being different? And what are some good ways to apply them as a leader in your organization or in your group?
Oh, I love that question. Okay, so motivation is the reason to act. It's giving someone a reason to act. Inspiration has to do with feeling, they're creating the imagination on how to create something themselves. And it does follow along with motivation, but it's something internal that they create inside. It's about the ideas that they create to do something. And they are very different, very, very, very different. So when we want to motivate someone to do something, it's a clear act, it's a clear action step that we want them to do. We are going to, the best way to motivate someone is to understand the situation on how to do it, how to apply these steps. Um, Give them clarity so they can feel competent about doing it. Support them with guiding them, see if they have any questions, allow them to demonstrate it in front of you so you can see that they're doing it well in the way that you ask them to do it, and then provide them with all the benefits of doing it well and how much, this is helping your life easier, and they're going to love that, and how you're making this whole organization so much better by being here and doing this. And when we're motivating people, we want to make sure that we use positive reinforcement. That goes a long way. Positive reinforcement pays more than money. 1 out of 10 people leave work because of money. 1 out of 4 people leave work because of a coworker. 50% of people leave work because of poor management. So if we manage our attitude and we provide them with um, so much support, so many, like, I believe you can do this. I believe that you're good at this. I love what you're good at. What I call recognition ambition, when we're always highlighting the goodwill of everybody because it's something they do, it's because of something they say. And then we also highlight, let's say that someone is not doing so well. Chris, you talk about, like, we have some people who are like, they're like gold, and we just know we want to hold them long term. And then we have some people who are silver, and we're like, okay, we got to work with this a little bit. So as it's easy to highlight the goodwill and the work performance of those gold players, but we also want to say that those that are silver, if we see that they've been having a hard time doing something and they finally get it right, we want to make an announcement to everybody and say, all right, let's celebrate this milestone that the silver got it right. Let's all celebrate together. Let's make this such a wonderful thing that now we're all on the same path. Because the worst thing that the person wants to feel is, I'm not good enough. I'm holding the team back. I don't know why I'm here. I feel so embarrassed. I don't know what I'm doing. We want to celebrate those milestones. Say, thank you for, I'm so proud of you. Come on, everybody, let's get together. We're so proud of him. Go. And we want to do this with every single person. And recognition ambition is about highlighting someone different every single time. So we're not focusing on the, like, handicaps. We're not focusing on the gold. We're focused on every single player. And we're saying every single one of you are important to all of us because all of you matter. And so when we're doing that, we're also inspiring now them to do better, not just for themselves, but for other people. And when we inspire people, one of the things that we can do is we can, like I said, with the recognition ambition, is highlight their goodwill and how we can also see them doing greater long term working with us. So for instance, we can say something like, you know what, I love the way, let's say it's in a restaurant environment, and this girl Nancy, she's a server, and she's friendly, and she, you know, she does her job well, but she's a silver, she's not a gold, she's a silver. And let's say she's been working there for 6 months, right? So she's pretty new, and she's a silver. So let's say that Nancy's working, we say, Nancy, you know what, I love that you're so friendly and you always have a smile on your face, and I appreciate you always showing up to work on time. If you keep doing this for the next several months, and you also pick up this other skill, I could see you going far. You could potentially be the next lead. So we're not saying you could be like a manager. We're just saying, I think I can see you going places with us. But if you just keep doing this, just keep doing what you're doing. And we highlight this on one of their best days. And we say, you were on fire today. If you keep doing this, I can see you going far. We inspire them to show up in a different way. You know, like, what else can you do? What else do you have in your pocket? Because I saw you laughing over here, but I haven't seen that Monday through Friday over there. Like, whatever you did over there, you got to keep doing that. I don't know what magic you got up your sleeve, but I want to see more of that. Keep doing that for the next several months. I can really see you going. And that really helps someone unlock something in themselves. They're like, well, that was just being me. But it inspires them to be authentic, inspires them to show up more. There's a lot of different things we can play on with motivating and inspiring people to do better.